Hi. Hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How you doing this morning?
Well, based on all the circumstances that I think that we've been dealing with, pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
Luckily my family's all healthy and we'll keep plugging away with everything else that's going on in the world right now. So, Joe, I'm here to ask you just a couple of questions. You and I have talked over the years, and we do a lot of business together. But one of the burning issues I'm getting from our clients on an ongoing basis is obviously the topic of measurement, cross-screen measurement, the inability to really be able to deal with reach frequency between A Now, which is a great product that Turner's had for years, but now with Warner Media all being one group and Xandr kind of connecting its pipes into Warner, just would love to hear from you in terms of how you're thinking about the shares up front, and where do you have an advantage versus your competition now bringing these products together?
Yeah, thank you for that. So I would start by saying this. We're a Nielsen client. We enjoy our association with Nielsen, but I think what we've all found is that there are certain areas in which Nielsen is not as far ahead as maybe the industry from both perspectives would like. So, like all of us, we're not perfect. So we have to figure out what is the best way to move forward. And the idea of combining Xandr with Warner Media is really what the customers want, and they want our linear inventory to behave a little bit more like digital in terms of flexibility, in terms of real-time measurement, ability to shift and pivot. And where we have, I would say, an advantage in doing that is that the Xandr data and analytics strengths allow us to get more towards, or move more towards, I would say, some similarities between digital and linear inventory. They're obviously different platforms. Consumers obviously use them both for different reasons, but we have a lot of premium video in both buckets, and our ability moving forward to work with to find more precision and more flexibility, I think is where our competitive advantage exists. So as you know, Catherine, we've been having those conversations, and we'll continue to have those conversations. And I think this is the year that we'll make significant progress in that area.
Thanks for that, Joe. Another big term, as we know, there was the world pre-COVID, which now seems like everything that we were doing has just been like tossed out the window, and we're starting all over again in this post-COVID world that we're going to come out of. And we think about the upfront, we think about the way we've been doing business, lots of discussions about the changes. We obviously just touched upon measurements. The word that I used to think was the most overused word in the industry was flexibility, and now I actually think it needs an entirely new definition of the word. We have clients who, from the timing of COVID, from where you sit and most of the major media sales organizations sit, COVID couldn't have come at a worse time. And what I mean specifically about that is that, really when that shutdown came, the second quarter options had already gone through, yet it was the second week in March. Really, the clients didn't even have an opportunity for any options until just a few weeks ago for a 3Q. And it has really brought to the forefront a lot of the issues that our clients are feeling, specifically in these very unknown times. Will there be a resurgence? What happens until we have an actual vaccination? And what is force majeure? And how do we actually build that into our contracts? It's not to say that the media owners didn't work with us. You guys did a great job, I think, working with our clients. But as you all know, we have this conversation day in and day out. Our CMOs are being, really pushed by their CFOs. AT&T and Warner are also our clients who are pushing us every day to get, more money back and to have more flexibility. As an organization, what are you all thinking about in terms of flexibility, and how do you run your business? And obviously, I spent a lot of my time on the sales side before I came to Omnicom. Just curious as to how you're thinking about as an organization, and what should we be expecting from you?
Yeah, thank you for that question. It's one that is quite an active question these days. And for us at Warner Media, I can't speak for other partners, but for us, it's as simple as, if we're not allowing you to be in the best position to conduct business with your clients, then we're not in business. And the idea of flexibility is something that is often described, I would say, sometimes as fluidity, sometimes as cross-platform. It takes on a number of different meanings. You know, we have a number of mutual clients that believe flexibility is the ability to swap out creative as fast on the linear platform as it is on the digital platform. We have the ability to allow our partners to do that. So that's something that we were going to roll out anyway, that allows us to embrace that pivot and enjoy more flexibility for creative messaging, which is so important in the environment that we're in. The other areas of flexibility generally tend to surround option dates, flexibility across network groups or genres, flexibility across platforms. And I think it's an opportunity personally, because we would like nothing more from both sides of the equation, and our clients would as well, to be able to look at premium video as premium video with flexibility, regardless of platform, to be able to move into behavioral targeting that allows us that real-time flexibility to capture that consumer and that consumer behavior wherever it is best. So there's work to do on the system side in terms of our having the functionality to do that. But I think these conversations around flexibility will get us there faster. So what I'm hoping comes out of all this is a clear sense that Warner Media understands the business needs of our clients, mutual clients, and therefore understands the pressure that our agency partners are under. And, Catherine, you and I have spoken about this privately. I think it's okay to share publicly, and that is, we want to be considered as that place that will help you define flexibility on a going forward basis. Some things I think will last forever in our business, or forever a really long time. And I think other things will be a moment in time. They will be things that you need this year, and you need for a moment in time. And we hope that you find us to be a leader in that area. We're open for every conversation that allows our client and agency partners to be in business. And if it's a problem for you, it's a problem for us. And we'll work to solve it together, where we're able to represent the best interest of our own company, but also represent the best interest of you and your clients. And, it's probably a good point to share that, AT&T, my company, is a leading advertiser, and we understand these challenges firsthand. And I think that's what positions us so well to understand what it truly means to put your customer at the center.